Hey there, and welcome back to my summer survival series. We are talking about kids' activities. This week I am mainly focusing on this summer rules sheet that I posted and how I'm implementing it for the kiddos this summer. So Sage's summer break started officially at 10:45 yesterday. We've really been talking about the expectations with the sheet and kind of how things are going to look this summer, because I don't feel like it's fair to hold them to expectations if they don't really know what those expectations are. So this morning we started out with that top portion, and we talked about this earlier in the week. As you can see, she has all smiley faces on there. She made her bed, she brushed her teeth, brushed her hair, she got dressed, and she had breakfast. What I want to talk about today is the first three parts of the bottom section. There are 6 different things, activities that the kids need to complete. At my house, I only have them have to complete 3 of them in order to earn electronics. But in our house, electronics are her iPad, playing an app on her InnoTab. They have a little computer that they like to play with that has all educational games on it, her iPod, and a 30-minute TV show, which we don't have commercials, so it's more like a 20-minute TV show. So for the first thing that's on that list is 20 minutes of reading. So Sage is 6. She just completed kindergarten, and this year we struggled a little bit with reading, but for Christmas, Santa brought her the same books that they use in her classroom. So this summer, that's what she will be using for her 20 minutes of reading. Declan will be using books. I'm hoping to be able to take them to the library either once a week or every other week, and letting the kids pick out some books and having book bins here for them. Declan can look through the pictures. I've got some CD or books on CD that he'll be able to listen to, and I also plan on reading them a chapter book this summer and kind of working through that. I'm considering Pippi Longstocking, maybe the Ramona books, but I would love to hear some of your ideas for read-alouds for a 2.5-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 6-year-old. So drop those in the comments below. For the writing and coloring, I have created, they need to do 20 minutes of writing / coloring. Obviously, Declan's only 4, so his writing is going to be limited. We are working on writing his name. He's doing really well with that. So for Sage, I am just planning on getting her a notebook and letting her kind of journal, whether it's actual words or just letters. And really focusing on making the letters sit on the lines that are supposed to and drop below the lines, and just working on getting the letters smaller. I have also created binders kind of like this, where I put papers in page protectors, and then they can write on them with dry erase markers and wipe them off with either a tissue or a napkin. And they call those their school books. They're age-appropriate activities in there. So those will also be able to be used for their writing in coloring books. I'm going to let them each pick out a coloring book. When we get to a store that has some coloring books, let them each pick out a coloring book, and once or twice a week let them color in those as well, because of the fact that they're out of school for the summer, so I want them to still be able to enjoy summer. The third part is cleaning up one room. This cannot be her bedroom. She needs to either help clean up a room around the house, or the playroom typically gets cleaned up daily, but can always stand to be reorganized. The toys just go into bins, so going back through and kind of separating them out into the correct bins. The basement is where a majority of the toys are, and down there I typically don't care whether they pick up every time. So I think this summer we're going to break that down into sections and tackle getting that reorganized and ready. So those are the 3 activities I'm going to talk about today. Stay tuned tomorrow, and we will talk about the last 3 activities on there. And also coming up will be my I'm bored jar. because how many of us hate hearing, I'm bored? So can't wait to share those ideas with you guys. Have a great evening, and thanks for joining me.